Congrats on being 2025 DJ of the South, Georgia. Bro, how did that feel?
It was kind of amazing, I ain't gonna even lie.
What got you into DJing?
I grew up around some of the best DJs, but I never knew that this was my route.
When I look online, the money is different than what it was back then.
He had 19 million streams on his song, and he only got $300 and some odd deposited into his account. What do you think the rest of that money went?
Come on! Salute! My crib, I'm standing on principle. I'm standing on business. That check on the way, and I'ma go get it.
Hey, what's up, Creed family? Another Salute My Creed, a platform where you can speak about your belief, your religion, and principles that you stand on that bring your everyday success. Hey, today we have my man Chill Will, one of the top DJs right here in Valdosta, Georgia. Hey, man, how you doing today?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like my granddad used to say, what my granddad used to say, as long as I'm above ground, it's always a good day.
Most definitely, but that's one of the biggest statements that can be given.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Hey, so man, for one thing, I want to say congrats on being Valdosta 2025 DJ of the South, Georgia.
Yeah,
bro, how did that feel?
Man, it was kind of amazing. I ain't gonna even lie, just to be, honored by your peers, and then not even that, like I just feel like my peers is the ones that went and voted for me. You know what I'm saying? So. It was a great feeling, man. It definitely was a real great feeling to win that, man, because I've been working hard.
Sure, man. I see it.
Yeah, I've been working hard.
Sure, I see a lot of the work you've been putting in and your movement, man, very strong, very strong.
Yeah, appreciate that.
All right, so, bro, take us back. What got you into DJing? And was there a moment when you knew this was your calling?
Man. It's kind of like two moments, so I'm gonna give it all to you in one walk. So basically, I grew up around some of the best DJs to come through Valdosta. Long Live Lucky Link, and my uncle. He's still living though, 5'2" Scooby Doo. So I was kind of blessed with being around those two DJs. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, but I never knew that this was my route that I was gonna end up taking though. So. Fast forward, I don't remember the year, but I got laid off from my job, and I was like, man, I got to do something. And I always did music. I was always around music. I played the drums in the church, sung in the choir, all of that. So I was like, man, I got to do something. And talked to my brother, shout to my brother Jarvis and my other brother Jason, man, and we was just like, hey, let's just do this, and let's do that, and shit, we here, bro.
Hey, it's amazing how, you raised up around something, but you didn't know that's something you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
But, man, God leads you in ways that you don't even know that's coming. My favorite saying is, if you want God to laugh, tell him your plans.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So, bro, I see you stay busy with your mixtapes, events, promotions. How do you manage to juggle all this and stay grounded?
Well, every day, man, it's like it's not really a struggle. It's just every day I just put God first. I wake up every day, put Him first, tell Him what I want for the day, and then I just go at it. Sometimes it get hard, because you may, this may not be working like you want it to work, and then this may not be working like you want it to work, but then this over here is working. So and it's kind of a blessing too, because when the mixtape ain't doing what it need to do, somebody calling my phone, the DJ a private party, birthday, wedding, whatever. So it kind of all works in hand for me, man. But it's a blessing because it really ain't hard. Like a lot of people ask me that question, and it's really not. I just think it's all about a mindset, knowing what you want, knowing how to go about it, and just do it. Mm-hmm.
So. And that's when I get hit a lot of times because I'm always on the move, doing something, working, got this going on, got that going on, and people are like, you need to rest. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to overwork yourself.
Sleep when I'm dead. I love to say that. Sleep when I'm dead.
And when you love doing what you're doing and you love being in the mix and you love grinding, that's who you are.
That's who you are, because I love music. Mm-hmm. So it ain't a tiresome thing. Don't get me wrong. The body get tired sometimes. Like this past weekend, I had 5 parties. Don't ask me how I pulled it off, but we pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never one person. Yeah. Shout out to my other DJs that's really in my corner, that's really supporting too, man, because I got I give a lot of work away because I can't do it all. So when I can't do it, I be like, hey, bro, you booked this week? I got a gig for you if you want to make some money.
Right.
So I do that a lot. Like I give away a lot of gigs because I can't be in two places at one time.
Yeah.
So man, it's just a blessing. I ain't gonna lie, it's really a blessing, bro, for real.
So, what's your approach promoting and staying relevant in the DJ world?
Um, my approach. I know some people say I could be aggressive. I'm very much aggressive. So I try to stay aggressive and just try to stand on the principles of what I believe in as far as a DJing and just moving how a DJ is supposed to move. You know, I'm very aggressive when it comes to what I need to do because I know this is my gift. Like this is who I am. I'm DJ Chill Will, bro. Like, and it just ain't about DJing. It's about me doing the music. It's about me promoting you. It's about me getting you in front of whoever you need to get in front of. It's about me putting you on the right path. It's about me showing you the right way to sing your song to a DJ because a lot of artists don't know it's several different ways that you're supposed to sing your song to the DJ. Because a lot of artists don't know that they're supposed to have a clean version, dirty version, acapella version, instrumental. And they don't even know that you're supposed to send a DJ a 8-bar intro version of your song too. It's
Say,
like, it's like what? Like yeah, it's a such thing as you sending all those one song to a DJ because different DJs they DJ different. Cause I don't I ain't saying I can't scratch, but I don't scratch when I DJ. I don't scratch. My voice is my mouthpiece. I hear a lot of people say, well, you talking because you can't DJ. No, that's not true. This is my gift. I started out talking before I was DJing.
yeah.
So I ain't going to start DJing and stop talking. That ain't how that works. That ain't how that works, man.
Backtrack. It can't
Yeah,
backtrack.
yeah. So that's
We
not
going
how it
forward.
works. So yeah, man, it's several ways that an artist supposed to send a DJ the song because DJ different. Like I know some DJs, they beg for the 8-bar intro of your song because that's basically when they play that song, they hyping that song up in the crowd, they talking that talk, or they introducing you for that song. So that's why it's important for that 8-bar intro sometimes.
And this is the first time I hear that. Much as I done been around music with my bros and stuff, I never heard that before. Yeah, that's knowledge right there.
Acapella, instrumental, clean and dirty, and an 8-bar intro. The 8-bar intro you don't have to. That's when you start to get spotty when you send a DJ an 8-bar intro. You know what I'm saying? But those other ones, those are mandatory, man. Clean, dirty, acapella, instrumental. Those are mandatory ways to send a song to a DJ.
So, how long you been in the game of the DJing and dealing with artists and promoting?
Man, we started this. What? We started back in 2010. It got serious in 2012. And when I say got serious, meaning that's when the DJ Chill Will evolved. That's when I became who I became, and it was like, this is what I'm finna do. This is what I'm gonna do. And now we here, man. Since 2012, we've been at it.
So, how the DJ music scene changed since you got started? And what's the different about today's industry?
The internet is a real strong presence now. It's really taken away from a lot of the craft, I would say. So that's why it's kind of important for the DJs to stay grinded because I hear it a lot. DJs don't break records no more and all this, and it's hard for a DJ to break a record sometimes when TikTok got it over there and it's already got 3 million plays on TikTok. So when it's time for it to come to the club, they already heard it. So it's kind of, so it's just basically for you to just kind of stay ahead of the game. That's why now more DJs are getting into the playlist, the Spotify playlist, the Apple Music playlist. They're starting to do different things, podcasts. They're starting to do different things because the music has took a turn. But I will say this: I really feel like top of 2026, we're gonna see it coming back and fold to where it used to be, how it used to be. Because here it is, the bubblegum rap got in the way, the trap got in the way, the shoot 'em up, bang bang got in the way, and it kind of took away from the real concept of music. Because me personally, this is how I feel about music.
Yeah.
If you doing a song, that song's supposed to be a lifetime song.
Yeah.
We supposed to be able to play your song 5 years from now,
Still popping.
and it's still popping.
Yeah.
And if we can't do that, then you're doing it wrong.
So you think now in today's time it done got it got harder than what it was before to break records.
For as the DJs from a DJ standpoint, yes, it's very very hard to break a record now because you got this AI going on. Because you even got on Spotify, AI is creating a playlist for the DJs to go download. But my thing is AI can't be in the club. AI can't be in the streets. So me personally, I feel like it'd be a shot at the DJs trying to take the DJs all the way out of the picture.
Right.
But you can't. How can you take it? It starts with the DJ. You can't take the DJ out the picture.
And see, I wouldn't even think about it like that. But since you in this craft and this is what you do, then you look at that point of view.
I've looked at it. So that's why I'm like, okay, when I seen all the AI stuff going on and I seen the music really change, I'm like, okay, chill, you got to evolve too because you can't work this avenue how you used to work this avenue because now here it is. An artist can post their own song on these platforms and get all these major views. So why they feel like they need a DJ?
Right.
But when it all come back around, they like, hey man, you think you play my song in the club? Oh, so them views that you posted it only goes so far. Yeah. That posting only goes so far. AI can only do so much. AI can't go in the club and drop a bomb on that song and bring it back and talk that talk and then drop it again and then bring it back again if you feel like. AI can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, AI can't do that.
So you remember back in the day when people was going to the DJs and some paid, but some went to them so they can get on their album, so they can drop that thing, so they can get a big hit on it.
That was the love. Cause you could be in the club and the artist be like, bro, I'm gonna shoot you $100, bro. Play my song right now. I need you to play it right now. That was the thing, man. Now it's like it ain't. I don't know, and I think it's kind of it kind of go both ways with the artists and the DJs. It's a disconnect there between the artists and the DJs. I don't really know what the disconnect is. I just know it is one. Because artists feel like they don't gotta go through the DJs. Like they feel like the DJs is obsolete nowadays. And that ain't the case. But we here to stay. I know I am, And then I guess it comes to, because, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of bad business going on. It's a lot of scamming going on. So that's why a lot of artists, too, be reluctant to work with a DJ or tap in with a DJ because, man, they done got scammed $10,000 over here. And now they ready to kill somebody, so they not trying to invest another $5,000. So I get it, but every DJ ain't like that. That's why it's important. Do your research. Mm-hmm. Ask around before you go spend $10,000 with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because I've know artists personally that done spent bukus and bukus of money with people. They go back to that page, and that page is no longer available.
They ain't get nothing out of it.
Ain't get nothing out of it. That person done shut down that whole page. Imagine how many people he done scammed out of $10,000. You ain't the only one.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah, he done got $40,000, $50,000 and he gone. He on to the next. He done made him a whole nother page. Now he's scamming the next artist he can scam. So artists, do your research before you spend money, man. Yeah.
So you work with artists from different generations. Do you see a difference in the hunger and the drive between the new artists coming up and those from the past?
Yeah. Cause you got to think, like back in the day, I ain't gonna say it was hard to get on, but I think it was kind of hard to get on. It's more easy to get on now. It's way easy to get on now. All you got to do is, like I say, post it on social media and the label go to it and see you got 1 million views on social media. They're like, maybe we can use them, So I kind of feel like it's easier, but there are some hunger artists that still going about it, the bona fide ways, like what I like to call it, and not take the easy route out, but it's still some hunger artists out because I deal with them on a daily basis, so yeah.
So with it being a little easier with social media, but from what I'm hearing and what I look online, the money is different than what it was back then.
Money very, very different. Don't get me wrong, it's cool to have the distribution and stuff, but man, them sites ain't paying out. Them sites ain't paying no money, man. I'm talking about pennies. Like you can have 1 million streams, and I think 1 million streams only equal out to like $363 or something like that.
Yeah. So since you brought it up about them streams, that's something else I've been looking online, and they was like some of the big artists, and I'm gonna just say the names, like Jay-Z sat down with these folks and they did the stream thing, and so with artists doing the streams now, they feel like money been missing, like it's money that they really can't see, but it's there that they can't get because of they don't understand it.
It's two things that happen in that situation. They understand it, they just got finesse. Because just like, for instance, Long Live Beat King. I ain't got nothing against Beat King. We're going to talk about it because we're talking about the streams. His mom just posted, Long Live Beat King, his mom just posted that he had 19 million streams on his song. 19 million. And he only got 300 and some odd dollars deposited into his account. So where you think the rest of that money went? He signed to a label. The label gonna get theirs. Yeah. They gonna get their money. No matter what happened, how it happened, how you feel about it, the label gonna get their money. Cause you gotta think, he had almost 20 million streams. Ain't no way in the world that should equal up to $300 some, man.
Nah.
If I'm doing my math right, because me and somebody was talking about it, it was like that's like 60 to 90K or something. Easy. 20 million screens? Come on, bro. $300 some, man. You know where that money went at. But his mom didn't know. She don't know the game. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like that was wrong for the label to even take that, knowing that he passed. He's no longer here, and he got kids. But it's business.
It's business. Yeah. And so I'm gonna speak on two things, and then you can answer. So
yeah.
That's me watching the movie with what's the movie with Bobby New Edition, and then Buddy that when they got jammed, and then when he came a producer or manager or over his company, he jammed them. You know what I'm saying? It's like back and forth. And so then I was looking at now like Notorious B.I.G. His mom just passed, and they was talking about his music, you know what I'm saying? I can't think what it's called right now, but all his music, his collection, where they selling it now like up to 150 million. And so, but they didn't sell it when she was here. They doing it now since she's gone, and they probably won't even get the full potential of the money. The record labels the ones that are gonna get everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Pete Diddy probably get it all. Cause that's how he came up. But anyway, that's another story for another day.
Right. Right. Long story.
Yeah, long story. But yeah, man, that's the business, man. And it probably because a lot of times, like a lot of these artists, they don't be understanding. They be so hungry and want to sign till they don't read the fine print. They don't read everything in the contract. Or they trying to read themselves instead of going to hire them a lawyer that understand this type of lingo and that can help you make sure you signing the right thing. Because sometimes a lot of these artists, man, they sign their whole life away, bro. They don't own the rights to their music, or none of that. So like if they die, the labels still own everything they got. So you just gotta know the business, man. I tell anybody, you just gotta know the business of this, because here it is. They taught me when I first came in. It's all 10% grind and 90% business. And for the artists, it's 10% talent and 90% business. So you gotta know the business. The talent is gonna be there. If you don't know the business, you're gonna get hit upside the head every which way you go, man. You're gonna lose all kind of money if you don't know the business. So that's why I kind of try to stand on business. I ain't to my own horn or nothing, but since I've been doing this, I ain't never did no bad business ever.
Right.
Never. Because for one, I got a family. For two, I don't need nobody coming behind me for a little $200-$300. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. Right. Just do what you say you're gonna do and then let it be.
Right. Because man, when you do things the right way, man, they come back tenfold.
God bless you, man.
Yes, sir. Every day.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I asked you this question or not, but if not, one piece of advice would you give the young DJs or artists trying to break into the game?
I would say, man, just be you. Everybody else already taken.
All right.
Just be you. Be yourself. Keep God first. First and foremost, you got to keep God first. And just be you. Just be you. And just fast in the moment, man, because it can happen so fast. Like, stuff be happening so fast. Like, I be done so much stuff, and somebody will bring it up, and I be like, dang, I forgot I did that. So just fast in the moment, man, be you and have fun. Just have fun doing it. Especially if this is something you love to do, you going to have fun doing it anyway. So that's why I love DJing. I love to see, especially like the older people, man. I love them older parties, especially to see somebody that's 60 years old, and they still feel like they got it. And you play they song for them, and they out there on that flow. That's one of the best feelings in the world, man. Like, just to make people happy, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And it comes down being, if a lot of people don't know, being a servant leader. You know what I mean? What gets you is being able to take care of other people, no matter how you do it. But whatever your profession, whatever your gift, and whatever you're putting out there in the world, taking care of other people.
Yeah.
Um, you also have a podcast,
Yeah.
bringing in guests from different places. What inspired you to start it, and what do you hope to accomplish with it?
Um, Man, like I said, we was talking about everything that's going on in the industry, evolving and trying to, do different things. And I was contemplating on that first because everybody was doing it. Everybody was doing a podcast. Everybody. And then I talked to one of my big homies. Shout out to my big homie Tony and my OG rap juggernaut. They was telling me, they was like, a podcast, it's rules to the podcast. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, if you're not saving the audio to that, then it's not a podcast. These folks is really just going live talking. I say, boom, I got it. So long as I can do that, I'm good. That's what I was saying in my head. But then once I got into it, and like I said, I did my first interview. I was in the studio on the move. Shout out to my brother James, man. He over there in Africa. I did my first interview with him. He in Africa. I'm in Atlanta at this time. I wasn't even in Valdosta. I was in Atlanta at a studio. And I was like, man, and how he was just so happy to do this interview with me, and I was happy to do it with him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then I kept going and kept going. Some days I felt like I ain't want to do it. So I was like, So then people started hitting me up. Hey, don't you got a podcast? How can I get on there?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, I seen you got a podcast. I'm thinking people ain't paying attention. Whole time, people paying attention.
Always.
So I'm like, okay, people paying attention. So now I got to get me a flyer made. Now, first I got to get me a logo made. So I got my logo. Shout out to my brother, he did it for me. Got my logo, got my flyer made, and boom, I dropped it right there. Now I got folks hitting. So now folks are inquiring about, hey, can I get on your podcast and your radio station? So I got a radio station too. Shout out 94.4 FM Jams Valdosta. So I'm like, now I got the niche. Okay, now I can give you radio play and I can interview you at the same time. And now we here, man. We on the 103rd episode now. Just did the 103rd episode the other day, and it's fun. I love it. I'm interviewing people that I never met in person. Some people I have. But I'm interviewing people I never met in person, for one. And for two, I'm interviewing people in cities and states that I ain't never been in, but I want to go.
Yeah. And you should.
Like, I never been to Louisiana. I done been through it, going to Texas, but I never hung out in Louisiana. I never been to Africa. Lord knows I want to go to Africa. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that, man. Like, I never been to Boston. I interviewed somebody in Boston, not Georgia. I've never been to Boston. Definitely got to go see the Celtics play one day.
Awesome, man.
So yeah, man. So it's just like, and I'm here now, man. I ain't getting off of it, man. I want to take it to higher heights though. Like, I just don't want to just interview artists. I'm saying this because I want to interview entrepreneurs. Yourself, you got to come on the podcast.
Man, definitely.
We got to talk about the business side of everything, and so that's my main focus. Artists and entrepreneurs is basically what I'm aiming at. Take it to a bigger level. So hopefully one day we'll have our own studio, man, and we're gonna be doing it big. Yeah.
And man, one thing you said when you first started, you weren't thinking nobody looking, but see, man, that be God. That be God showing you, like, hey, putting you in position to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Because you already like doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's already in your head that, okay, I like doing this. And then when that extra incentive come, when God bring you somebody, like, dang, I ain't even know that was finna happen. And get to moving.
And get to moving, man. And get to moving. Like I say, people hit me up left and right, like, yeah, I want to come on the podcast. I'm like, you sure? My podcast ain't even booming like that, bro. Like, I just started this. Like, yeah, I want to come on. All right, cool. So it started growing, man. I interviewed some movie people, man. I done interviewed some people, man. Shout out to Cujo. I kind of say, if I want to say my biggest artist I done interviewed, shout out to Cujo from Good and Mall. He's one of the biggest artists that I, interviewed so far. But man, we working. Chill Talk the podcast. Y'all look it up. It's everywhere. YouTube. It's on iHeartRadio, Amazon. It's on Spotify. We ain't on Apple Podcasts yet, but we coming. Yeah.
So man, one thing, every morning you post, "No weapons formed against me shall prosper." What did that message mean to you? What did that message mean to Chill Will?
Man, I live by it. I die by it. I stand on it. I believe in it. Even though the weapon gonna try to come, but it ain't gonna form. So and see, a lot of people just think I just be posting that just for them likes and just for the people to come in it. I started posting that just because that's how I feel every morning, and I want everybody else to feel like that too. If you follow me, you rocking with me, it's no weapon. So let's put God first. Then we move on. So then I started adding the time. Then everybody else just started catching on, man.
Yeah,
so I was
I
like, dang, what I got going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, we've been rocking ever since. You know, and it helps people. I guarantee you that post helps at least one person every day.
Yep.
I guarantee you.
Yep. I definitely agree.
Because I can guarantee you, done been times you was scratching your head and you done got on Facebook and you done seen it and you like, you know what? Let me start my day.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
That's the only purpose for it. I had somebody tell me one time, bro, if you gotta post that every day, you need to get some new friends. I was like,
Come on, huh?
y'all unfriended them and I thought they were actually some cool people. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yeah, you need to get some new friends. I said, first of all, I ain't even got no friends. What are you talking about? I said, second of, this is what I'm saying in my head. I ain't tell them this because I ain't got to explain nothing to you.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? I'm posting this because this is what I believe in. This is what I stand on. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. As long as I keep believing that, man, it's sky the limit.
That's it.
Yeah.
And see, and I'm on that same end with you. Like when I post what I'm posting, it ain't just to do it. It's post what I'm going through, and this showing people. You know what I'm saying? It's a better side.
It helps somebody.
And I know when you walk in the office, when you walk in that office, bro, I'm talking about success. I'm talking about grind mode. I'm talking about believing. Like it ain't like if people walk in this office, they really see like it ain't just something I'm doing. It's
something you're doing.
It's
something you believe in, bro.
Yeah.
It's something you believe in. Because like when I walked in, I was like, dang, it's dope in here.
Yeah.
So it's something you believe in. So when it's something you believe in, you're gonna take pride in it. You're gonna take the utmost respect in it. So it's just like it is what it is, man. I'm saluting your creed, my brother.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm for sure. I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate it. And I'm gonna tell you some. I had a contractor come to the house. He was helping me with some electrician work.
Yeah.
So and I took this from him. His phone rang, and he's like, "Oh man, I don't want to be bothered with this person today." In my mind, it clicked. It was on a Sunday. I said, "Man, energy. Like people don't like. I try to stay away from bad energy, but." That energy came through that phone, and he hadn't even answered that phone yet. But if he would have picked up that phone, it was going to be bad energy to come through the phone. I said, "Dang, how when somebody call you that is not for you or a bad energy, it already change your mode even before you answer that phone."
Change the whole mindset.
Yeah.
Man. Like, I don't want to talk to them today, and it be like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It do. It be like that sometimes, man. For real.
Yeah. So, what's the next? What's next for you, Chill? Will any upcoming events, projects, or goals you focused on?
Man, what's next for Chill Will? I don't know. I don't really know, man. I'm just taking one day at a time, put my best foot forward. I just know I'm gonna be here for a while. I ain't going nowhere. Because you got to realize I just really came in. Some of these folks been DJing for a long time. I really just came in the DJ game, so I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be around for a long time. So I'm here. I'm definitely gonna take on some new things. I'm working on some new things. I'm finna get ready to start back up my artist showcases. We're finna get ready to start that back up here soon. Shout out to T Valley too over in Lakeland. So we there every Sunday. We trap bingo. We're doing Southern Soul for the older crowd. 25 and up, 30 and up. Come chill and vibe with us on Sundays over in T Valley. So we doing that now. And basically, man, we just staying afloat.
What time that start on Sundays?
We start about 6. We start about 6 on Sundays over in Lakeland, man, at T Valley. And we there every Sunday. It's a vibe, man. We be vibing. Yeah, we be vibing. We go. I'm talking about we play Southern Soul. We play a little R&B. I put in your feelings. We might trap it out a little bit, but it's mainly, man, it's just a vibe. We just vibe.
Okay, gotcha. So, bro, where can people connect with you or book you or check you out for your latest mixtapes, content, and also your podcast?
Man, it's easy, man. I'm everywhere. Just my Instagram is Chill I Grind Will. It's all one word. It's Chill I Grind Will, because I does what the middle name says. I grind. You can find me there. Basically, just DJ Chill Will, man. That's all I can say. I'm everywhere, man. Or you can just call my phone. I'm always answering. I'm always texting. I'm always emailing. So just hit me up, 229-474-0038. 229-474-0038. That's my number, man. Hit me up, book me, man. I do all type of events, from repasses to weddings to pool parties to gender reveals, whatever, man. Whatever. If you trying to have an event and you need a DJ, call me.
Gotcha.
I'm there.
All right. So, bro, I'm gonna get you out of here on this, but man, this is what I want to say. When we converse and talk, I'm glad we got a chance to do this.
Yeah.
I know it's been a long
time coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But man, when you hit me up, man, your energy, and then when I looked at your page, your also your Instagram, and just knowing you as a person. Then even we was down in Orlando when you DJed my little bro wedding and all that, bro. It's just like you see it. Ain't nothing but positivity, and that's all I want to do with this podcast. It ain't even. I mean, I don't have to make not $1, but as long as I'm putting positivity back into the world and showing people it's a difference and showing the kids it's a difference, bringing awareness. That's all I want to do.
Saluting the creed, bro.
Yes, sir. That's it.
That's it, man. And it's a good, dope platform. Keep doing what you're doing. I know it get hard. It get hard for all the entrepreneurs.
Right.
But just keep going, man. Just keep going. Cause here it is. You got to think, bro. You got to be doing something right. Cause I called you.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I got to get over there. You know what I'm saying? I think this was before you interviewed my big bro Wayne B, man. Shout out to my boy Wayne B.
Yeah, salute to Wayne
B. Yeah. Shout out to Wayne B. And this was before and then when I seen the Wayne B, I was like, oh yeah, I got to get over there. You know what I'm saying? I got to get over there. You know, because I like what you're doing. Plus, I've been knowing you for a while anyway.
Yeah.
And I always seen you in passing. Always been number love when we was at the barbershop. I always be love at Word of Faith. So yeah. I was like, yeah, I got to get over there and holler at bro, man.
And see, bro, you don't even remember, bro. I was 18 at the time. I was working at the boat company at Regal. You probably don't remember. I remember you from the
That's why I got laid off. Yeah. I was saying when I was talking about that's why I got laid off from Regal.
Yeah, I got laid off from there too back then. Yeah. And hey, bro, that was the time when Obama was in that shoe, bro. That was like 2 years of unemployment.
Yeah, 2 years of unemployment.
Yeah. I
rolled it out.
Yeah, entrepreneurship.
That's when I tapped into this, bro, right here. That's when I tapped in. I got laid off at Regal, bro. Shout out to my boy Jim Rock. Me and Jim Rock started this thing, and they start this rap thing, man. And I've been locked in ever since, man.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, I've been locked in ever since.
All right, bro. If I can get you to salute the Creed fans, bro, get you out every night, man. I definitely appreciate you for coming on, bro. Just nothing but a blessing and nothing but positivity.
For sure, man. Hey, look, man, you should already know. This your favorite grinder, chill on the check-in. Salute my Creed. Shout out to my big bro for even having me on. I'm humbled. I'm honored. Hey, yo, you know what? Can't do nothing if you don't salute the Creed.
Salute.
Come on. Salute. My crown, I'm standing on principle. I'm standing on business. That check on the way, and I'ma go get it. Respect is the only